Hey guys, it is Friday morning here in the Philippines. Actually, Good Friday. So it kicks off the Easter weekend, and it's time for us to do our free-for-all weekend, and we are going to do some holiday-themed videos. And the first video of this weekend is going to be all Mopar, because what other brand of car represents Easter and Easter eggs better than Mopar Muscle with their high-impact colors? So what I did, I brought out all of my Dodge and Plymouths in high impact colors or pastel colors. Everything around the dealership is Dodge, and then I put up a parking lot or car lot with all Plymouth. So we'll get over there in a minute. Not really going to pick up all of these, maybe a few of them, and point them out to you guys and maybe go over some details, but for the most part, we're just going to leave the diorama display set up and just kind of go around and look and talk. So I put out some Easter eggs and things to kind of set the mood, and as you can see, the eggs blend in perfectly with the cars here in this lot. I even turned on our showroom light so you guys could see what's in the showroom. I made sure everything in there is high impact or semi-high impact. I think there's a darker blue and a darker green A-body, dark blue Dart, and a dark blue or dark green Demon in there. But still, they're kind of vibrant and bright and metallic, so they look good. We'll pull the roof off of the dealership and look at it in a second. But even on our road here, I've got some Dodges, a couple D100s in some like pastel colors. As you can see, the yellow is pretty pale looking, but it is like pastel, which Easter is always like about pastel colors. Same thing with this purple one, lavender. It's from the Truck Jamboree set, but it's kind of cool. It has some kind of graphics on it, so it looks like a painted up Easter egg in a way. And the lavender is like a metallic, so pretty cool. Then I did put a couple of white cars in here, because, well, they look like uncolored Easter eggs. So this one is actually, I think, like an eggshell white. The 72 Challenger from Autoworld. Nice looking car. Highly detailed. This is one that I don't bring out too often. I don't usually bring out a bunch of my 72 and older stuff. I don't have a lot of it. For Mopars anyways. A few Challengers, and I think that's about it. So I brought out the couple that I do have, this eggshell white 72, and then we have a Hemi orange 72. And actually those came from the same release. That's like release A or version A and version B from a couple years back. So got both of them. Dig the orange one the most, but I'm a fan of the color orange, so that's why. And then we have, well, some Dodge Daytonas back here. The pink one you just seen the other day in our Daytona video. And the yellow one, I don't think we've seen for a while, but this is what I was pointing out with the purple one, how this one has the blower on it, whereas the purple one didn't. So a lot of times the driver series, the cheaper series, has these blower engines and things like that, and they're always tubbed out, kind of like so. But yeah, I brought him out. I was going to stick mainly with stock stuff, but I didn't have a lot of like regular bright yellow. I've got like what they call, I guess, like mellow yellow and such, kind of like this Charger. It's more like a greenish yellow. It's a little bit lighter or more yellow than like Sublime or Sassy Grass. So I think it's more like a mellow yellow or lemon twist or something. I forget what they called it. So, and then there is a orange Demon, but it's not quite Hemi orange. It's more of like a lighter orange, like vitamin C orange maybe is what they called it. Then we have our Plum Crazy. And then we have the Moulin Rouge for the 71 Dart. That is from Autoworld. Then we have a B7 Blue Dart inside the showroom from Autoworld. There's the purple Daytona from M2, the orange Daytona from Greenlight that we looked at. So let's pull these eggs off of here and take a look inside the showroom for a moment. And usually we don't really have the light on very often, so this is kind of a cool opportunity to see down inside here. So, as you can see, there's the Demon I was telling you about. It's kind of like a darker metallic green, but still bright. So that's why I said he should fit in pretty well. Then there's the 69 Dart, which is more like a B5. It's a little darker. I can't really get the camera in there. Yeah, I can. So the B7, as you can see, is a little lighter. The B5 is a little darker. And there's your Michelin Man with the tire display that came from that Michelin set that we unboxed a while back. The Green Machine workbench, pop machine, a couple figures and things like that. Mr.Norms signs. So pretty cool. The lights in the garage area used to work, but about 3 weeks after I got this thing meaning dealership, the lights in the garage quit working for some reason. And unfortunately, the roof doesn't pull off the garage area like it does here. And it's really unfortunate because one of the bays over on this side here is very, very detailed. It has a second floor, all toolboxes, everything in there. It's beautifully done. The guy that built it for me did an outstanding job, and it is very nicely done inside. Maybe once I get back to the States, I'll try to pull the roof off of it and fix it. I just don't have the tools and things necessary to do that now. But it is really cool. He's got Mopar posters hanging on the wall and everything like that. One day I'll try to take some flash pictures with my camera and post them on Instagram. Actually, I have some pics of it when the lights were working, and I will put them on Instagram. So if you guys want to see what I'm talking about, how detailed it is in there, check out Instagram. Maybe this weekend I'll post them. So moving over here to the other side, where we have our car lot full of Plymouths. And then we have our car hauler back there with 71 B-bodies, Charger RTs, and Super Bs. Actually, there's only one Super B. The other ones are the RTs. And anyways, the blue one is the one from Kill Bill, which we did a wheel swap on and put the stock rallies on it so it looks more factory than what it did. The orange one with the stillies on it on the bottom is one that came with that car hauler. That hauler originally had that 71 RT and a 70 Super B in like a, I don't know, some kind of olive green metallic. It's hard to explain. I don't even remember what they call it, like seafoam green or something like that. Not your typical like dark green, but also nothing like your sassy grass or even the mellow yellow. It's kind of more of that conservative type of green. Kind of like this Dart here that we had sitting on the road. Something like that. Maybe it's exactly like that. Just M2 paint has a little more metal flake in it, I think. So yeah, that's Super B that came with that set. But I don't have him out here to show you the actual Super B. I wanted to keep it all high impact. And as I said, couple white cars. There's another white Challenger back here, and this one is the iconic white Challenger. This is the Vanishing Point one from Greenlight, and this is probably one of the most iconic movie Challengers of all time. So that's why he's out here, and as I said, sometimes you have to have a couple of uncolored Easter eggs too, so hey, fits in perfectly. So then all the way down this side is all E-body Challengers, 70 and 71s, all in high impact colors, Plum Crazy, Hemi Orange, Sassy Grass, and then the bright yellow, and I can't remember what they called the bright yellow. But anyways, we have all the high impact colors here. And then in the E-body lineup in the front row, we have all Cudas here, and these are Sassy Grass, Panther Pink Moulin Rouge, your Hemi Orange, and then like the Mellow Yellow, and then like a B5 Blue. Then we have a Petty Blue Superbird. This is one of the only Superbirds, is the only Superbird. Actually, no, I have two. I have one from the Mopar Nats from Carlisle that's still in the package. And it's also Petty Blue, and it has the stock Mopar Rallies instead of the Stillies. But what I wanted to point out here is you could see how small this guy is. That's the same with the Daytona. That's why I didn't put the Johnny Lightning Daytona in the comparison video the other day, because it is way under scale. Nicely done, don't get me wrong, like the Daytona by Johnny is really nicely done. Like this one is beautifully done for a Superbird. It's just way too small, but the thing is, no one really makes Superbirds. Racing Champions has one, but the detail isn't as good as Johnny Lightning, and I haven't been able to acquire one here, so would pick up a Racing Champions if they become available here for a reasonable price, but I haven't found any, just the Johnny Lightning ones. So, as you can see, beautifully done car, nice details everywhere, opening hood and stuff with detailed engine, very, very nicely done. Car from Johnny Lightning, just a little bit too small. But if you have other B bodies from Johnny Lightning, it fits in pretty well. But as you can see, here's Johnny Lightning's Duster, and it's almost as big as a Superbird, but still it would fit in because you could see it's a little longer, so it would actually blend in pretty good. And after looking at the A-body from Johnny, he is a little small too, because I think the A-body was a little bit longer than the E-body. Could have been the same length, but I think the A-body was slightly longer. So the A-body's a little underscale, but the A-body fits into a diorama much better than their B-bodies do. As, like, we know, like, the Superbird is a little smaller than the Daytona, but not much. And we'll get one of the M2s, because I know those are to scale. So, as you can see, it's just mammoth compared to the Johnny Lightning. So, that's why I said the Johnny is more, looks like a 172. I know it's bigger than that, but you get my point. It just doesn't fit in too well. Even the Hot Wheels Superbird is a little closer to scale than the Johnny Lightning. Actually, it's not much bigger, but the roof is bigger, and then the width of the car is bigger. That's what really hurt Johnny Lightning's, is just it looks really narrow, and it's a little bit small. But as I said, I know the Superbirds are a little bit smaller than the Daytona, so... But I don't think the Daytona would dwarf it like the M2 Daytona does that JL Superbird. But anyways, and then, as you guys know, I usually always tell you I don't really collect mainline Hot Wheels. The only mainline Hot Wheel I collect is the ones you see back there. And only the 1 year. The Superbird, the 70 Superbird, I tried to get all of the variants. I'm still lacking 2. I do have the PR5 bronze copper color one, whatever you want to call it, burnt orange. I just didn't bring it out because it doesn't really fit the bill for high impact color. So I only brought out the yellow ones, the B5 blue, and the sassy grass ones. But they do make a 5-spoke yellow, which I do not have, as you can see. These are the wheel variants of these cars. You had a Faster Than Ever, which is this goldish looking 5-spoke. Then you had the 10-spoke, and then you had a 5-spoke. Then you had a PR5, which I believe was only on the bronze. Yeah, I'm looking at the other ones. Yeah, the bronze was the only one that had the PR5. Now, you do have a super, super rare one that's supposed to be a 10-spoke bronze, but I've never even seen a picture of one. Just hearsay. I think on South Texas Diecast they have it listed, but it's super rare. I've never seen one before. And then you have the yellow 5-spoke, which is easier to find than the 10-spoke bronze, but still super rare. And when you do find it, they're usually pretty expensive, like $50 to $100, something like that, depending on if the person knows what they have. 2006 first editions was one of the best years that I can recall for Hot Wheels, like, variants. There are a lot of really rare variants. That was the first year for the old style AE86 Toyota Corolla, and there's a couple of them that are worth some money too, depending on if it's like the satin gray, flat gray, with a certain wheel. I don't know much about the AE86s. Just know there was a white one and a gray one. I know there's a couple very rare and valuable wheel variants of it. Then there's like the COPO Corvette, the 69, that has a couple different wheel variants that makes it worth a lot. I think it's the white Vet with PR5s or something. But yeah, 2006 is a great year for having different variations. So the one that I favored was the Superbird. So I tried to get all of them. But as I said, I kind of stopped after I found out how much the yellow 5-spoke is. It, like I said, $50 to $100 for a main line. It's pretty high. Then, as I said, the 10-spoke bronze, I don't even know if I'll ever see one, let alone be able to buy one. So I kind of stopped trying to find them. But sometimes you get lucky and find them at like some flea markets. People don't know what they are. They just have them in a bin for $1 each, or 3 for $1 or something like that. So, who knows, maybe one day when I get back to the States, I'll find one at the flea market. But anyways, guys, this is all of the high-impact Plymouths and Dodges that I have. All my high-impact Mopars that are not chase pieces. Have some high-impact chase pieces, but didn't want to bring them out. Just want to stick with the regular stuff. Kind of do a fun Easter egg video with you guys, and put the Easter eggs in the background to kind of show you how the Mopars blend in with these eggs really well. So we'll be back again this weekend with another Easter video. Very similar to this one. High impact colors, bright, vibrant colors, pastel colors. But we'll be doing everything but Mopar. So I'll go through and pick out some Euro cars, maybe some JDM cars, and then some other Chevy and Ford muscle that are high impact colors, and then we'll put together another video of just a mixed bag of high impact Easter colors. So hope you enjoyed this, and if you have not subscribed yet, please remember to do so. I left a little link here on the right of the screen, you'll see here in a few moments. And then if you enjoyed this video, I have a couple other videos that are similar to this, so I'll leave a link for one here at the end of the video too. So if you want to check it out, click on the picture and it'll take you directly to that video. So guys, enjoy your Friday. Happy Easter to everyone, and I will be back probably Saturday sometime with the other video for you guys with the Easter colors. So thanks for watching, and let's go ahead and just get one more look at Mr.Norms here. So there you go. The capital of high impact Easter colors, Mr.Norms, Grand Spalding Dodge. So as I said, nothing says Easter like Mopar muscle with their high impact colors. So see you on Saturday, guys. Bye bye.